Back on my second live stream of the day. I got all my stuff here. I had a pretty good day at Facebook today. I got subscriptions. They invited me for subscriptions and it was really nice. It took me getting subscriptions over here to go to there, but it's okay. At least I made it. Now, I'm gonna bring this closer because this shoebox has all everything I need for a live stream. Got my cards in here too. I'm getting out, and I'm gonna start sketching this lady and wait for some people. I don't know. This is a cartoon lady. When I get a couple people, I'll show you what I'm doing here. Or you know what? I might as well put it in the video now. It'd probably be easier. Okay. Right here is what I am sketching. So I'm gonna be doing that, and I can show you guys again whoever comes in the stream. And I'm just gonna go this way so I'm not constantly turning my head that way. Alright, well. Okay, this is a much better angle. I don't know, I don't like to paint in my paint sketching and I don't like having a desk. I'm just not a desk person, I guess you could say. Me and desks just don't get along well. So, I think. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna use purple on her. Let's just out that purple. I mean, I'll just do blue. It's a nice neutral color. Alright, now I'm gonna start with this neckline and stuff. Oh, good morning. It's evening here. How you doing? I'm sketching this lady here. I'll show you. I was gonna show again. I showed at the beginning of the video, but I brought up this image from Google, and I'm gonna be doing her. Oh, hello. How are you? And on Facebook, they actually let me have subscriptions, and I painted this one over there. I think I could have got Donald Duck's beak a little bit longer, but I guess it looks okay for anime. But that's going on my front door. So I'm not really worried about it. I was going to make Stitch again, but I wasn't feeling Stitch. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm glad you like it. I thought I could have made the beak a little longer, but I'm thinking since it's kind of a fun piece, it's nice, but the beak could have been a little bit longer. But Donald Duck is not easy. Not at all. I struggled with Donald Duck when I first started. I've been sketching for 6 months. And he's hard. He's real hard. I mean, he's up there with human faces hard. So I'm starting with her neckline because she kind of comes this way. And this is actually a cartoon character. So I don't know. I might like put like some moon or smudge in a background up here with this. I'm not sure. But I'm just going to focus right now on getting her done. And then I'll probably add to this one. But she's kind of she's really pretty. I hope I do her some justice. Alright, this goes up, and our neck goes this way. And you really can practice a lot when it comes to when you want to like get your faces and all that down. Practicing with anime is not bad. It really, really isn't. I kind of recommend it because you can get your faces down pat a little better, and they're a little tiny bit easier. But some anime faces, like this one, can be hard. But I'm gonna do the. I've done this so far. I'm getting all the bases like her neckline and stuff done. And now I'm gonna do her hair. I'm still gonna paint this out. And I don't think I have my little stuff. I guess I'll put all my stuff on here. My paintbrushes and things. I'll stick that there. But I'm gonna now get this hair. I find it easier to do everything from the bottom up. Any of you guys that are practicing on this, like this is where the neckline starting is here, is this curve. And I like to do my sketches with pastels. So yeah, I got my cards out too. You know how YouTube rules are around here. You gotta be doing something. You can't. They're funny about music. So you got to be doing something that's you. Even if you're sitting here playing solitaire and talking to people, it doesn't matter. You got to be doing something here on YouTube. These are the rules, and I'm okay with it. I adhere by these rules, and it is what it is. But yeah, lay me down your question, and I will answer it. I have no problem with it. And if you guys ever want questions answered, or just, I don't know, you just want a reading and I'm at work or whatever, you can put the question on the shorts. I put like 5 or 6 shorts out per day because I got a Google program that puts together videos for me, and it comes up with 5. That's why it'll say a year from now and all that. If you go to Google One, it automatically does this. You feed the machine. You just give it stuff, and it organizes it to the day. And then before you do your shares, if you're a digital creator, before it gets here to YouTube, it'll put together a video for me. So I do like 5 of them a day, and I think you Google One for that. I really like it, and they have really good security. Great security. I mean, I'm sitting there, and sometimes I don't get along with Facebook. It may be bothering me. So a lot of my security is through Google. I'm just starting to shape this hair, waiting for your question. I think it just came through. It says, can you tell my partner's feelings for me and any actions on their end? I could pick up the energy of your relationship, but I cannot tell their feelings. That would be a major HIPAA violation on the universe. Why you so fast? If we're talking in medical terms. Because it's like that. It's like karma. We know it's there. We know it's a thing. But universal rules are we all have free will. And free will is we really don't know what people are feeling. You can pick up intentions, but not feelings. So I can do that. I'll do a reading on the energy of your relationship, and then maybe manifest. I got a new crystal today. I bought it at Amazon for $10. It's one of these chakras. It has all the chakras, and it's supposed to be magnetic too. This agate, and it's supposed to bring it's supposed to attract good things to you, and it's supposed to be good for manifesting if you want to better your life. I was just passing that on because I got some from Amazon, and you gotta fill it yourself with your own energy. I just put them on, wear them, and let it kind of pick up my energy. That's what I do with my crystals, and I just keep them on so it's like absorbing my energy and giving me some. But it's supposed to bring in and draw things. But you and your partner's relationship is a new moon in Taurus. And this talks about prosperity. And obviously prosperity means wealth and this and that. So there's some kind of monetary wealth coming in your relationship. It could be $5 or just something that's worth money that's going to save you money. It could I'm feeling it maybe could be a little bit of both. And then your guys' relationship is surrounded by a waxing crescent moon talking, and this talks about faith and stuff you dream and manifest. And then you got a mutual moon. And this just talks about nothing is yet set in stone. It's not right, this is going to happen. I feel you're at the crossroads where your partner loves you, but this is kind of your test to see if it's going to work out or not work out. If that makes any sense. That's what I'm picking up. So, I'm not picking up anything negative. At least you guys are going to have some kind of monetary wealth. No one's going to go homeless or nothing, so that's good. And I'm not picking up anything malicious, so that's a really good thing. So, maybe just try to think common interest and try to stay involved in things he does and try to be there for him. I'm doing these little curvy things for her hair. She has a lot of hair. A lot of hair. But yeah, I mean, I don't think he's. I think he's our. I mean, I believe he. It looks like he loves you. Usually, those kind of energies are somebody that really loves someone that's trying to get their life together for somebody. So, I, in my opinion, I think the energy is leading towards him liking you in a long term way. I do pick up a lot of long term energy. So, I mean, I hope that's helpful. So, I always don't pick up those kind of things either. I'm not one of these people that just. I had a really bad reading the other day. And it was this girl, and I just had really bad vibes that, when people are holding on to something that's not going to work. And I don't know if she came back or not, but if she was ever going to come back to the channel or not, but I can't lie about these things. Because if you start lying about these things, then that's when bad things happen. And that's when it's not a good effect in your readings. You should never lie about these things. I know people get really upset, because they're in love and stuff, but sometimes it goes bad, love. Sometimes it's meant to be forever. Sometimes it's just not. And that's the thing. Love is. I did a thesis when I was in school. You'll think this is hilarious. I was going through a breakup with my first fiance. I was upset and all this, and I did one. I was in psychology, and you had to pick a subject. I picked love, and with a thesis for this kind of thing, it gets in depth. You got to come in, you got to show your work and this and that. So I did. And my thesis at the end of it, when I like showed my work and everything, that love was a neurosis. And my teacher was like, he gave me an A. He really did. He gave me an A, but he laughed his ass off and he was like, I know this is because you've had a bad breakup, but it's not bad all the time. This is what my teacher told me. So I'll tell you that. We got this much so far. I'm just trying to get this because when you start these faces, OMG, these eyes got to be perfectly. You got to get everything in shape. I would do the hair and everything if you guys were beginning like me at one point. So okay, her face is kind of going this slanted, so it's like this. The one eye is going one way. But yeah, I did that thesis, and my professor thought I was hilarious. He just knew I broke up with somebody, and he was just like, and he just like shook his head. All right, it's just a slight curve, so with a slight curve. Eyeballs are. These are a half where you leave like this part open, and then this will go towards here. And then I'm gonna get my little art markers and have them. I'm gonna have them right here. Oh, Deo tree markers. Gotta love them. They're two-sided. They're wonderful and two-sided. Alright, this is brown, but it's okay. One side is thick. We're not using that side, obviously, because we're trying to get some nice eyes here. Okay, well, that's thick, and that was not the thick side, but there's a thick and skinny side. Alright. Just to get these, I'm going to have to use this here. Alright, we're going to go over this like this. And I'm going to go over that like that. I bought these markers because when I do eyes, I have the hardest time at times. Alright. And then we want to make a nice pupil there. Okay, she's going to have brown eyes. Because that's the one I got out. So we got that one out over there. You don't want to make the biggest eyes. You want to make it kind of nice here. Okay, and then the other one is just going straight up this way. Alright, I'm going to do the same thing here. And you leave that one kind of open. Even if you change, as long as the eyes kind of make sense where they're at. It's really all that matters. And her eyes are very... I gotta shadow these eyes out a little too. These are what you can't really get with the chalk. Alright, I'm gonna get these contours of the face because she's small. So we're gonna have it come down here. And her face comes up this way. Down around this way. Sometimes the markers help because sometimes you don't get these defined lines like you would like. I gotta get this chin here is the problem. Alright, the paint's gonna fix a lot of these mess ups here. I'm gonna get this again. I'm gonna contour this, and then whatever mess ups I have, the paint is gonna fix the rest of that. So we're gonna come down this way. These pastels will cover up mess ups even on that. Oh, I'm good. Oh, hang on. I think I got a relationship emergency. Hang on. Is Capricorn frustrated with me? I could do an energy reading on your relationship, and I probably could pick up frustration. Frustration is really easy to read. I think frustration is one of the easiest reads. When you like do the reading, it feels like your stomach is coming apart. You pick up on these easy. When someone's angry, it's just like sometimes depending on the level, you get so angry. That's the problem with being an empath. Sometimes you just happy being in your own self and your own being and not having no one bother you because of all the stuff that sometimes you gotta be around. Oh, come on, motherfucking cake catchers. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna put my little sketch thingies. But I'm good. I'm really good. I got Facebook subscriptions now. I did a stream over on Facebook, and I did Donald Duck. I think his beak is a little bit too short, but sometimes for anime, these little things kind of look good with anime, little tiny mess ups. That's why I like cartoons so much. And that's why I'm practicing with cartoons so much, because it's easier to make it look good even if you mess it up a little bit. But your Capricorn energy in that whole situation is in a full moon eclipse. And this talks about conclusions. And this means someone's withholding things, not telling all truths, maybe half truths. I'm picking up. They're not totally lying to you, your partner, but they're not telling you the whole truth, which sometimes is worse than not telling you the truth at all, in my opinion. And then you guys have the balsamic moon surrounding your situation, and this just talks about time for healing, which means there's some sort of conflict and just some like bad energy around it. And there's self-doubt. I'm picking up self-doubt and everything else. And then you got a full moon in Gemini surrounding this too. And this talks about answers coming to you. I feel he's not happy, but I don't know if it's all towards you. I'm picking up it's from other sources, and he's doubting your relationship altogether. So I feel that with everything going on, maybe things were said or whatever, and he's kind of double thinking everything, or he or she. I'm picking up a masculine energy, but sometimes this is some females give off masculine. But I feel that he does care. It's just there's a whole lot of self doubt. A whole lot. And I don't know why. And he's blaming. It's a self doubt of where he blames you, but really it's himself that did it. That's what I'm picking up. So, I mean, this happens. I would not even be too worried about it. Sometimes it's better to let people to kind of find out things on their own. I'm actually using a pencil for some of this because her lips are very small. Right, I gotta sketch this so it makes sense here. But I mean, I wouldn't give up on it. I just think he's going through a hard cycle. And sometimes when you go through a hard cycle, everything gets either better or worse. I've had these hard cycles I went through with people, and sometimes we worked out, sometimes we did not. So I wouldn't feel too horrible about it. Okay, she's kind of lifting up her eyebrow this way. So it's kind of high up there. It's like right by the hair. I just like to freehand this stuff sometimes. Alright, and this one, her eyebrow is just right there. Alright, well, I got the eyebrow set in this. Working on a nose. Now this is going to be hell. I'll tell you that. I got to come down here, make a bridge of a nose. And then sometimes I like, even though I use pastels, every sketch artist uses pencil. I will tell you that. It gives it because it's easy to erase. Especially for these little tiny things going on. Alright, you gotta round out this now. There's a slight route right in here. Alright, and then two little dots. Alright, and then she has these soft, full lips. She's really actually pretty. I hope I can give her some justice. She has a small, tiny mouth. Alright. I'm just going to go here with my pencil. I'm just coming in and just doing a normal lip. It's like you're just doing little waves when you do lips. And then it comes down kind of full. You come down there. It's real small though. And then right here. The only problem I have with this is she does not look petite like this. So I'm going to have to bring this way. I'm going to redefine these lines and just shade this into the hair. This is the only line I want right now. I'm not. I mean, she's a petite. There's nothing. I don't have anything against non-petite ladies, but who I'm drawing is a petite lady. So, and like I said, I got nothing against heavier people at all. Nothing at all. I can always make that into a necklace. I think I might. just to save this picture a little. I'll make a nice necklace here since I have this coming down. This, I'll swirl around and yeah, this will just be a nice little necklace. Like a choker type thing. And then I'll just make a little crystal on it. She'll wear a pendant. That's what we'll do. There. There's a necklace. We'll do that. Alright. She's gonna look a little different than the lady in the picture, but you know what? That's okay. That is okay. As long as she looks pretty and I didn't make her look crazy. That's all that matters at this point. And I'll probably fix this hair up a little now. And she don't have brown hair. Since my marker's brown. I'm just going to start tracing it like this so when I start painting it, it looks nice. And I'm just going to connect the hair to where I messed up a couple of times over here. She's just going to have big hair. Sometimes, you know, it's all in your fix-ups, and if you have doing a figure with a lot of hair, it's an easy fix-up sometimes. It's just all in their little layers going. Alright, and this just shows a lot of hair that way. See how we kind of fix that up? I just gave her that little necklace. And I'm going to put more hair over here and make it nice this way. Then I got to fix the nose a little. I'm going to shape this hair up like this. Because when you paint, when I paint this all, it's going to be a little different. And it's going to not go around. It's not like I'm painting in everything. It's going to accent the rest of it. When you're sketch painting, it's always meant to accent, and that's it. Nothing else. Since I messed up here and made her face a little bit too big, this is what I'm doing. I'm just coming in with this hair. I'm putting in extra hair. She just has more hair. You just kind of put where, like, if you did make a mess up or whatever, this is all you got to do. See, and you got this going on so far. So you got that, and I'm about ready to do this. Oh yeah, you know, I do have some. I do have sparkle paint. I really do. That's not a bad idea. You got me some sparkle paint that was donated from my friend. And she supports my stream. If they do, well, maybe they need it for them. All right. I'm not. I since I really don't have the view thought I had of her. I'm thinking about just making this like a T-shirt. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just making a little T-shirt with it. Sometimes one thing becomes another. That's how life is. Alright, now. I'm just gonna put this here. Just she got a shirt on with a V-neck. We're just doing that. I mean, it don't look like the picture, but it doesn't look bad. All the same, it looks like a different woman. Alright, I'm doing light lines in here and just coming off on the side of these. Alright. Okay. Alright, now. Well, not a paddle. It was a baseball bat. And well, let me get these clips. Nice. This ball was solid. She's sweet inside, but she's good as fuck outside. Her ankle side comes down. All right. This baseball bat was no regular baseball. It's not bad. I don't know about the nose though. I don't know if the nose looks bad or not. I mean, that's about the best I'm getting this nose right now. Well, I'm pretty sure Brother James, it did have a bridge and stuff in it. It's not bad. I mean, faces are not easy. Faces are, they're hard. This is why I do anime faces. Because you cannot, it takes a while to do human face, and honestly, I was told dogs are hard. There was a cop that painted a German Shepherd on Facebook, because I follow the cops, because I'm big on Facebook, and a lot of the cops support me because I support dogs, and he had, I think it was in his house. I don't know, it was like a huge room in his house, and he was working on this painting of his dog, and obviously it's a German Shepherd, and I swear he showed the picture in his house of his dog, and I guess he was working on this painting for like a year. And OMG, it was really, really nice. It was so nice. It was like, it was literally like a dog would, like this beautiful German Shepherd was just looking at you. And it was a tribute to his dog that died, and he got like 2.7 million shares, and it was incredible. And he must have been sketching for a long time for that. It looked like an AI picture, and he literally showed on the wall where he painted it. It was incredible work. Incredible. I was very impressed. And so all of Facebook was impressed. I mean, I might be up there with my little sketches and stuff and getting hopefully a couple subscriptions over there, but this guy, man, pure talent. Pure talent. My God. I just want to be able to paint Chong. And they say I'm about a year off from painting Chong. This is my goal with sketching. If I can get like all these different sketches going on, it'd be good. I decided to put a sun and a moon because I feel when you deal with tarot, the sun and the moon is always, it's always good. The sun and the moon is very important because they're integral parts of your existence. Because you always want to have, like my one friend, she's a white witch. Says you always want to have your feet on the in the soil, and it's just a thing. And you want to see the sun, but you want to see the moon all the same. It's weird, but yeah. I mean, this. I mean, I honestly, it doesn't look bad. It don't look like the picture, but sometimes you get ideas from other pictures. Now I'm gonna try to get some sparkly paint here that my friend donated to me. She used to be a cop, and I helped her out. She had PTSD. But here's again. That's the Facebook one. And I did a little thing where I helped her and got some crystals and stuff. And I got rid of all of her PTSD. All of it. She watched somebody ended up dying in her arms and stuff. And she went on leave and left the police force. And she got into STNA, which is a nursing assistant. And that's where she works now. She does not want to be a policeman no more. So, and that's okay. That's her choice in life. She got me these canvases too. She got me two of these big ones, and she gave me a bunch of small ones, and then some shadow boxes. She's doing some shaman work now. But sure, she had a child. They ended up shooting. A, they had to shoot a teenager because he was doing a bunch of stuff. Anyways, but she felt so bad, and you could see this kid was following her around since she held him in her arms until he died, and he clung to her. And that's what he did. He just clung right to her. This is metallic. Metallic would be nice. And then she gave me this other one. I'm going to use some of these colors in here. But anyways, this spirit attached himself to her. And I seen him. We were in the car and I could see him. And he was really positive and happy. Oh, yellow. We do need yellow. Oh my God. The sun. The sun is yellow. The sun is yellow. But yeah, it was sad, but I got. And when we first met, she was always busy. I was like, "Yeah, you're busy, but your friend's still hanging around." And she's like, "I know he won't leave." And it was his birthday, and I was like, "He won't pass without you." So finally, she came over. There's Metallic's Elegant Finish. She does a lot of little work too at home. She does a lot of arts and crafts. So we did some shad. I put some crystals around her, and did some little chants and stuff. And afterwards, there was enough energy in the crystals. I told her just to take it home. And I'm gonna use this for my moon. And it worked, and she's pretty good. Oh, here's tacky glue. Oh, okay. I guess if I get sparkly things, I can glue it now. Thank you, Jessica. Hello, large and in charge. My dog, I call him large and in charge. He's always wanting to know what's going on. Like, neighborhood watch. And this is a glaze. Is this black? What the heck is it? I guess it's just a glaze. Is it a sparkly? I guess we'll find out if this is a sparkly glaze. I don't know. It's my box of goodies, I guess. Right, and this is gold. All right. I think we got enough paints to start. Chong, none of these are for you, and you cannot go near any of these. These are not doggy safe. None of them are doggy safe. I gotta put all my paints in a box because I'm afraid he's gonna be acting crazy, doing a bunch of stuff. This might be nice for her hair. I'm thinking. I think I'm gonna do this for her hair, and this is the glaze. I'm gonna figure out what this glaze business is. But this is gonna be her hair color. I'm using this bigger brush for her hair. Alright. But it's not too bad. They never kind of fully turn out where I wanted them, but they end up something else. But somebody told me that is how art is. One of my friends told me that. They said every artist is different, and every time and somebody paints, it turns out a little bit different. I mean, two people can't paint the same thing exactly, I was told. I don't know how true this is. I really don't. Because maybe it's true, maybe it's not true. I don't know. But this color kind of does look nice in her hair. This metallic color. She went and got her hair highlighted. We'll just put it that way. Whoa! She a fancy bougie girl. I really like the word bougie. I enjoy bougie word. I enjoy the bougie word. I think it's fun. It's one of my first slang words that I learned was bougie. And I thought it was a cool word, so I use it all the time. All the time I be using bougie because I like it. And I like to paint my sketches because I feel it gives life to things. Paint. I think a little bit of paint work is good. And honestly, when I was younger, I used to be a model when I was younger. And this was a long time ago. I'm 50. It was John Casablanca. I went to the whole modeling school. It was a thing. If your parents had a little bit of money and you were pretty, you went to modeling school. And I learned how to blend colors from there. I had to do my own makeup. I had to do my own hair. There was a lot of stuff I had to learn to do because nobody really wanted to work. They fit, the girls that was models there felt if you're a model and you look pretty, you shouldn't have to work. And I said, that's absolutely not true. I did work. I worked at donut shops and different things. And then I went to school and I was a single mom for a while. I did live with my parents, so. And then my grandmother and my mom died. So I stayed on the right path. But like I said, I get it when people go through hard times, as I did. But it was a different time then. It wasn't, it seems now people kind of got uglier with their attitudes. I don't know what it is. The world's that, or it's because I'm older and I'm realizing the corruptness. It might have always been this way, but it seems like more corrupt to me. But I could be wrong. I really could. I'm not an expert at anything like this. I just like to stay away, and I just went to school and did little things like that when I was younger. I didn't really focus on all this other stuff because I did not understand, to be honest. I didn't understand why people acted the way they act, so I just tried not to include myself in all of that. And I thought it was better if I just stayed in school and tried to figure it out in my own way. I didn't want anybody influencing what I thought of the world. And I don't to this day want anybody to influence me. I don't know. I think her hair looks pretty badass this color. I don't know what you guys think. I don't know. I like it. I like this metallic brown for her. I really think this kind of completes her ensemble. I like it. Alright. Now I'm going to start with my black paint and get a small brush. I'm going to do the outline of everything that I need, but these facial features will not be touched because it's just going to mess up things. So it's not a good idea once you have your face. Once the face is done and plotted out, let it go. You could like around here, you could like angle the line, but don't touch anything in your facial features, or it could be a lot of trouble. So, and I mean, this lady doesn't look like the most petite, but that's okay. You know, we all aren't petite. I mean, I'm not overly petite either. I just lost a lot of weight because I was sick. I was real sick for a while. It was my damn jaw. And I had a surgeon from India. And I really like doctors from India. I really do. They're not into all these pills. My mother-in-law would be taking all these pills. And I told her, my doctor's from India. He believes in heal thyself. And he does. He totally believes in heal thyself. He even told me one day. And because I asked him, I'm not going to get antibiotics or nothing. And he said no. And I'm glad he didn't because my mother in law's on all of these pills, a lot of pills. And all of these pills she got going on, she has all these different side effects. And I tell her, maybe, it wasn't good that he gave you so much. I was like, my doctor doesn't do that. And she's like, oh, well, he says I had cancer, this. And I said, I get it, but he gets to go, they go from one pill to another pill. And then she's sick all the time. All the time sick. I'm smudging in some of this chalk here. Yeah. This is just doing that just so to get a little on the shirt because I'm going to do a design on that shirt. And this shading here, I'm going to make this like a scarf since I kind of messed up on this here. I'm thinking about taking this and shading it in. There it is. I'm going to take this and shade in this more with this. I'm going to make this. It's going to be a scarf. I figured I might as well start my faces because once you could draw faces, you could draw dogs and different stuff. But I'm just taking this pastel, and she has this little sponge thing that's on here she donated to my stream. Okay. Now, that's not bad. It's a lot better. But Here it is. Now she got a little scarf in there. She got and now she got a little get up there. All right, now I'm going to just do this moon here. A bit this time. Do that. Oh, I have face itches. All right, there. It's not bad. Don't look like the picture, but you know what? I think it might even look better. I think it actually does. That metallic brown looks great for her hair. This here kind of looks a little mystical. I do work tomorrow. I do get off at like 3. And then my friend that was coming, my shaman friend that was coming just to visit me, she has shaman activities. The one that donated all this. So I will be able to come home and do a stream for Facebook and YouTube. I mean, we'll see. They got a whole Facebook controversy. I don't know if you guys are involved in all this. Everybody's mad about their pictures. Mad about their pictures. Apparently, there's some rumor going around that when that Facebook is going, if you put it out there, they can use your pictures. Everybody's taking their dogs' pictures and everything off of social media off there. But the thing is I never put my personal stuff. My personal stuff's in Google. I got Google One for my protection, for my picture storage that makes my videos, and I never put my personal pictures on there. And the pictures I did put on there are the ones that are for social media, so really this doesn't affect me. But all of my friends are taking all of their stuff off of social media. But the thing is if you really was worried about your privacy of your special pictures, don't put it on there. If you don't want, if you don't want people to see it, I know they have private pages and this and that. It's a good idea just to get a hold of them directly and call them and send it through regular, not messenger, regular messages or the mail. Print out the pictures and give it to your family members. That's even a better thing, but everybody's just making a mad dash because they have all these pictures on there. And to me, I don't really care. Like I said, everything when I started my Facebook it was never for social. I was trying to get my book published. So it was always going to be social media. And I am still. I'm working on it. Just we had a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff. I don't know. That looks really nice. I really vibe with this. It's not bad. I kind of like it. I don't know. I feel like there should be a statement or something down here. I don't know. Maybe like a spiritual saying. I don't know what spiritual saying there could be said with this. I don't know. Put air, wind, and fire. Or maybe the signs for air, wind, and fire. Or maybe I'll just put seek truth. I think that would be good. Everybody should seek truth. There we go. I'm going to put seek truth. I don't know. I like to put words with mine. I like to make them like postcards to me. Probably because I love writing so much. I feel that everything has a message. I really do. That's why I love doing shorts. Love it. Because it's a writer's playground. It really is. That's what social media for a writer really is. Because when I make, you have so much stuff that you could do with your reels. And I have figured out a lot of stuff. I figured out the AI. There we go. Now that's nice. Seek truth. I think that kind of closes up the whole painting and makes it look better. And then I'll fix up her shirt a little bit. I don't know, maybe I'll put the sign, I'll put a moon sign. Should be a moon child. She's going to have a moon right there. There'll be a moon emblem here to symbolize a moon child. Depending on what cycle you were born, you could be a moon child or a sun child. Oh, what? It shows the face. But I don't know. It's not bad. See, now I got that and seek truth. I mean, it wasn't the face I was trying to replicate, but it's a nice face. It's not crazy looking. I mean, that's all when you do these things, this is what you're doing. You're looking for something that's not over the top, but looks nice. And it's not horrible. Really, honestly. It kind of looks a little classy. But I like to make them like little postcards. I think they look cute this way. And then they got words to them. And I just think it makes it nicer. Words make everything nicer. Because people thrive on words and messages. They really do. We do as a human species. We love words. Because words are beautiful. They really are. I love words. I mean, I would, if I had, I did try to study out different languages, but it's hard. When you're not in a bilingual family, it's hard. Because I did take Spanish. I tried studying German. That didn't work out well for me. Then I tried Japanese. I don't know what I was thinking with Japanese. It's rough. And alphabet is rougher. You want to tear your hair out. So But I mean, I did study Old English. I'd studied various forms of English, even Old English, Scottish English. I do love English, but I wish I knew other languages. But it is what it is at this point. I guess I was meant to learn what I learned. But I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Thank you so much for listening. And I hope you like the painting. Maybe one day when I can get things, I can like mail these to people, but I'm afraid that I'm going to get swatted and people are going to know my address. And I got to figure a way of donating things without getting swatted because my husband's a live streamer. And he talks about the swatting all the time. And people like to swat live streamers a lot. So, I don't know. Maybe when I get good enough and I had a place where I can do it without people knowing where I live, then I could just start giving these things away. There's only so many paintings a person could harbor in their house. And there's only so many paintings one person can get all the time. Because then they have a bunch of stuff. So I like to spread the love around, and I'm not a hoarder. I've watched the hoarding shows. I'm not. I don't like saving everything. I like to either donate it or make use of it. And if it's not of immediate use and I'm never going to use it, I literally will get rid of it. So this is how I am with artwork too. But I'm going to let you guys go and thank you so much for listening and talking to me while I'm painting because this is what I do every day. I like to paint. I do it for content, I guess, too, but I would be doing this with or without a camera. And this is the God honest truth. I probably wouldn't look as good. I'd probably be in my pajamas looking crazy, but I would be watching Netflix and I would be painting. So I figure I might as well dress up and try to look halfway decent and do it in front of a camera. I mean, it's what I would do in my daily activity, so that's where we're at with that. But like I said, if you guys want any more readings, just put them on the shorts. I'll be doing probably a good morning on my way to work. And when I get home from work, I'll be doing most likely a short. And I put out 6 or 7 today, and I put out some music ones with the AI. So you could go on there too and put your question. And I respond to every comment. I only have 30 so far. I don't get a ton of comments. So I mean, I'm not huge here. I'm only 700, I think, and 12. I'm only 712 subscribers, and I don't get a lot of comments. So I will be able to get it back to you pretty quick because I just be sitting around relaxing and then I go to work or I'm painting or whatever. So I'm gonna let you guys go and I will be on tomorrow because I always am on here at least once a day. Facebook just kind of, I don't know what happened. I was in Facebook jail. This is the God's honest truth. They took away my monetization. Then they said I couldn't make any money. I was making money and they took it away. And I just said, fuck it at one point. And I just kept posting and posting. And then all of a sudden they invited me for subscriptions. So I just go over there once a day now. Something like if I go, and if I only could do one stream a day, I do it here. I generally don't do it there. If I have time, I'll do over there. But if I don't feel like it, I don't. But I will get here. And if I do them, it's extra. But I do try to get here at least once a day. Because I feel I do better over here. Facebook gives me popularity, but it doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't get me where I need to be sometimes. So But I'm going to let you guys go, and I hope everyone had a great day. And if you subscribe, thank you for supporting humanity. And if you didn't, thank you for your time. And I appreciate you watching and giving me a try. And have a great day.